Good day everyone. I'm here to present to you the history of MV Exxon Valdez. The MV Exxon Valdez oil spill was a man-made disaster that occurred when Exxon Valdez, an oil tanker owned by the Exxon Shipping Company, spilled 11 million gallons of crude oil into Alaska's Prince William Sound on March 24, 1989. It was the worst oil spill in U.S. history until the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in 2010. The Exxon Valdez oil slick covered 1,300 miles of coastline and killed hundreds of thousands of seabirds, otters, seals, and whales. The National Transportation Safety Board on NTSB eventually assigned most of the blame for the oil spill to Exxon, citing its incompetent and overworked crew. The board also faulted the U.S. Coast Guard for an inadequate system of traffic regulation after evidence suggested that Joseph J. Hasselwold, the ship's captain, had been drinking before the accidents. Exxon terminated his employment in 1990. The U.S. Congress passed the Oil Pollution Act in direct response to the Exxon Valdez accident. Among other measures, the act created procedure for responding to future oil spill, established the legal liabilities of responsible parties, and set a schedule for banning single-hull tanker from U.S. waters by 2015. On the evening of March 23, 1989, Exxon Valdez left the port of Valdez, Alaska, bound for Long Beach, California, with 53 million gallons of Prudhoe Bay crude oil on board. At 4 minutes after midnight on March 24, the ship struck Bligh Reef, a well-known navigation hazard, Alaska Prince William Sound. The impact of the collision tore open the ship hull, causing some 11 million gallons of crude oil to spill into the water. At the time, it was the largest single oil spill in U.S. waters. Initial attempts to contain the oil failed in the months that followed. The oil slick spread, eventually covering about 1,300 miles of coastline. Investigators later learned that Joseph Hazelwood, the captain of the Exxon Valdez, has been drinking at the time that allowed the unlicensed third mate to steer the massive ship. In March 1990, Hazelwood was acquitted of felony charges. He was convicted of a single charge of misdemeanor negligence, fined $50,000, and ordered to perform 1,000 hours of community service. Prince William Sound has been a pristine wilderness before the spill. The Exxon Valdez disaster dramatically changed all of that, taking a major toll on wildlife. It killed an estimated 250,000 seabirds, 3,000 otters, 300 seals, 250 bald eagles, and 22 killer whales. The oil spill also may have played a role in the collapse of salmon and herring fisheries in Prince William Sound in the early 1990s. Fishermen with bankrupt and in the economics of small shoreline towns including Valdez and Cordova suffered in the following years. Some reports estimated the total economic loss from the Exxon Valdez oil spill to be as much as $2.8 billion. A 2001 study found oil contamination remaining at more than half the 91 beach sites tested in Prince William Sound. The spill had killed an estimated 40% of all sea otters living in the sound. The sea otters pollution didn't recover to its pre-spill levels until 2014, 25 years after the spill. Thank you for listening and God bless.